Queanbeyan and Canberra are so closely related. I feel like they almost couldn't exist without one another. Well, Queanbeyan existed first, so remember that. But you know, Queanbeyan also wouldn't exist in its own state, its own current form without the way Canberra is now. And I love Canberra. It's a beautiful place. I love coming back here. I love how beautiful it is. That's the thing I always kind of forget, I think, when I go. And I've been living in Melbourne for 3.5 years, but I've just moved back to Queanbeyan. And when I got back, I thought, yeah, I'd forgotten about this. Those beautiful, broad blue skies and all the open space, you know, in Melbourne, a city that I really love. It's a bit sort of more claustrophobic, and there's all the buildings around and everything. Whereas in Canberra, you've got space to roam, and I think that's really good for the creative process as well.
A story never dies, even when breath is no longer ours. It stays trapped under a century, or on the floor of a dark sea, waiting for a new teller.
What do I like about the city? I like the wide open spaces. I like the poetry scene. I like the lake. I like the sky whale. Everyone was hating on the sky whale. I love you, sky whale, and I sent you a message on Twitter and told you that. I also like Canberra is full of surprises. That's what I've noticed from an early age. You never know who you're going to run into in Canberra and what sort of life they have lived. You know, you might be living next to I remember there was an older woman that I met that was friends with my mum called Jerry Scott, and she was a jazz singer and she lived here, and she was an amazing woman. But it turned out that I think, I can't remember when, but probably about 40, 50 years ago in the Soviet Union, she had been one of the biggest celebrities on the jazz stage, and she'd sold, you know, tens of millions of records in the Soviet Union. And I sort of thought, wow, this is someone living in suburban Canberra. Like, you would never have realised these sort of stories, and people from all around the world. That's what I like as well, is that there are people from everywhere in Canberra, and it's very mixed. You know, like Sydney, oftentimes there's this specific ethnic area or this one, whereas in Canberra, everyone is all mixed together, I think, and I like that. I like that.